Hi, nice to meet you. You must be Sarah, my brother's girlfriend, right?
Who are you?
Oh, you must be surprised to receive a message from someone you don't know. I'm David's sister, Katie.
Oh, hi, Katie. Nice to meet you. David told me he had a little sister.
My brother told me about you, too. You two are planning to get married, right? I hear you guys want to get married by the end of the year.
Well, has he told you how we met? Actually, we met through a marriage agency.
A marriage agency? I didn't know my brother enrolled in a place like that.
We were both looking for marriage partners, and the agency thought we would be a good match. After going on several dates, we decided to get married, hopefully by the end of the year.
No kidding! I told him I'd help him find a girlfriend, but I can't believe he kept this from me.
What?
Never mind. Can you spare a few minutes of your time? I want to check if you're the right woman for my brother.
Check?
I have always admired my brother. That's why I want my brother to be with someone wonderful. Let me ask you a few questions to see if you are worthy of being with my brother.
Wow, you deeply care about your brother.
Of course I do. My brother is the brightest in our family, and I'm very proud of him. All my relatives are gifted and graduated from famous universities. Among them, my brother graduated from Yale. Moreover, he gave a speech at the graduation ceremony.
That's really amazing.
So let me see if you are worthy of such a brilliant man. I'm just going to ask you a few questions. I've asked all of my brother's girlfriends in the past, so don't be nervous and feel free to answer me honestly.
You've been doing this to all his ex-girlfriends?
So, the first question, are you good at cooking and household chores? How often do you do them?
Well, I've lived by myself for many years, so I guess I'm pretty good at it. I don't cook fancy dishes that much, but I cook dinner almost every day. I like to keep my place tidy, so I love cleaning the house. I actually clean the sinks every day.
That's good. That's a high score for house chores. Now, for my next question. Is it true that you work for a major company? That's what my brother told me.
Yes, that's right. Although I work in a different field than your brother, I do work at the head office of a major company.
Working at the head office? Another high score. Then what's your annual income?
Do I have to answer that?
If we're going to be family, there's no problem, right? Please, answer me honestly.
Roughly about 70K?
70K for someone in their 20s? That's quite a lot. That's about the same level as my brother.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, last question. What's your educational background? Which university did you graduate from? I can't believe you're so perfect so far. Maybe Yale, like my brother?
Well, actually, I didn't go to college. I graduated from a local public high school and got a job right after graduation.
What? You didn't go to college?
That was the final question, right? Do you think I'm good enough to be your brother's fiancé?
Until a minute ago, you were perfect. However, that's a minus 10 billion points for being a high school graduate. Please, break up with my brother ASAP.
What?
My brother is so smart that he got accepted to Yale. Not only me, but the whole family is proud of him. He shouldn't be dating a stupid high school graduate. Stay away from my brother, you idiot.
Your attitude changed so suddenly. Are you really Katie?
I don't need to be polite to stupid high school graduates. Just go break up with my brother now. Don't take away my brother's precious time, you idiot.
2 hours later.
Sorry I was late to reply. I've been busy at work today, and I read all your texts just now. I didn't expect Katie to contact you like that. You must have been surprised when she suddenly told you to break up with me.
I was more than surprised.
I was shocked. It was also the first time someone made fun of me for not going to college. Above all, it's just crazy to demand someone to break up with their family without even meeting them.
You don't have to take her words seriously. She just likes me so much that she's going off the rails. Can you just forget what happened today? Just think of it as an act of jealousy from my cute sister.
What?
I can't believe she's still been doing that kind of thing. Ever since I had my first girlfriend in college, she's been like this. She's looked up to me since she was little, so she intimidates any woman who comes near me. Could you forgive her? She's my cute little sister who's acting out of excessive attachment to me.
David, your sister made me uncomfortable by her offensive words. Don't you think she should apologize to me or something? Can't you talk about it to her?
Why would she have to apologize? And is it something to make a fuss about? She's just a little overprotective of me, that's all. Why can't you just let it go and forget about it?
What?
Well, I understand you're upset that she made fun of you for not going to college, but it's a part of your past that you can't change. Plus, you knew that there will be people who evaluate people by academic background, and still you chose not to go to college, right? Then this is a risk you took by making that choice.
Are you saying it's my fault that I'm being looked down by your sister? So you think the people who spit on others for their education are not doing anything wrong?
I'm just asking you to forgive my sister. She just said things out of jealousy, that's all. Jeez. I guess your slow understanding comes from lack of education.
I beg your pardon?
We're getting married. Don't you think it's better trying to get along rather than fighting against each other?
Well, that's true, but...
I know you have mixed feelings about Katie, but please have patience with her. If you can't put up with that, we'd have to end our engagement.
1 month later. That was cruel, Katie. Why would you suddenly pour hot tea on me? I can't believe you'd do this to me. Why the hell were you there, you stupid bitch? I told you to break up with my brother, but you refused and came to our house to announce your marriage? I can't believe you. I never agreed to your request to break up with him. Besides, David says he wants to marry me. Huh? So what? I will never approve of you to become my brother's wife. A woman with only a high school diploma doesn't deserve to be my smart big brother's wife. I scored high on all of your questions except for my education, right? I can do the house chores, I work for a major company, and make good money. Academic backgrounds are no more than accomplishments from your teenage years. Why won't you recognize my current accomplishments? Huh? What are you talking about? I don't care where you work now or how much money you make. Your educational background is the most important thing, of course. This is why I hate poorly educated people. Katie, education is everything. My family and relatives are all gifted. They all graduated from famous universities, and many have become doctors and lawyers. What happens when the DNA of a stupid high school graduate joins our highly educated family? It will ruin the blood of our family, which has been outstanding over generations. Blood of your family? Our marriage leads to such a big problem? You may not know this, but education is the most important thing in life. When it comes to getting a job, there are some jobs you can apply for without a college degree. Even at recruitment interviews, you could get rejected based on where you graduated from. It's only when applying for jobs that your educational background matters, right? Once you start to work, your educational background is no longer necessary. It's more about the results you produce. No. You're so stubborn, even though you're poorly educated. Just give up on my brother, or else I'll have to pour a whole bucket over your head next time. Katie? A poorly educated person doesn't belong in our family.
I will only accept a highly educated wife for him.
Then you'll have to give up getting a job with connections.
Huh?
I now understand how important academic background is to you. If you insist that much, I shall break up with David as of today. But since you objected to our marriage because of my academic background, you can't complain about being rejected from that major company because of your academic background.
Wait. What are you talking about all of a sudden? What do you mean by getting a job with connections? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, really? Is that so? You're contacting every alumni at my company from your university. You're desperately begging them to let you in somehow, aren't you?
What?
Anyone can see how you're trying to use your connections to get hired.
Wait a minute. How do you know about that?
I haven't told you the name of the company I work for, have I? I work for the company, U.S. Times, in the HR department. Katie, you applied to our company as your first choice, didn't you?
What? You work at my first choice company?
Yeah, I was recruited when I was working for another company. Even with only a high school diploma, which you make fun of, they said they only care about results, so I didn't need to worry about my educational background.
Oh no.
And now, I work in the HR department. So, I know that you applied for a job at our company, and that you were rejected after the first interview.
Oh.
And yet, you called the company over and over again because you weren't satisfied with the results. You were saying, "This has to be a mistake. I graduated from a top-class university, so there's no way I would be rejected." I even answered your complaint call once.
Really?
And just when you thought it finally stopped, lately, you've been contacting every one of our employees who graduated from the same university as yours. You've been asking them to help you get a job at our place. I'm sorry, but I know everything.
Are you kidding me?
Our company's job competition ratio is fierce. Plus, the department you wanted to work in is one of the most popular in the company. But you were stubborn, saying, "I don't want to be in any other department." It's almost impossible for a new graduate without any experience to get a position in that department. No wonder you were rejected.
You're wrong. I go to Brown University. I'm not at the top of my class, but still, I'm highly educated, so it's only natural for me to give in a position at a popular department.
Brown University is a good school, but all other people working at that department have much more talent than just graduating from a famous university.
What kind of talent?
The people in that department are the brightest even among our employees. Most of them graduated from the top 10 universities and also went on to graduate school. They all have overseas experiences and can speak at least 3 languages fluently.
What?
And yet, you keep insisting on hiring you, even though you have nothing more than just going to a nice university. Education is everything in this world, right? Then I hope you understand that your educational background is not enough to get you a position there.
Oh no.
Oh, by the way, I will be transferred to that department next fall. I've been recognized for my achievements and was offered a position in that popular department. Also, I didn't go to college, but I have experience working overseas and I can speak Spanish and French fluently.
Huh? You're kidding, right? You're just a high school graduate. How is it possible that you can speak 3 languages? And how can you get a position in such a department?
You can learn languages even without going to university, you know. I got a better position by succeeding in my job. That's all. Well then, I'll be going now. After I break off our engagement, I won't contact David anymore, so don't you worry about that. Bye. 2 hours later.
Hey Sarah, what's with that voicemail? Why are you trying to break off our engagement?
You saw what Katie did today. She hates me so much that she poured tea on me. And she told me to break off the engagement again. So this time, I'm just going to do as she wishes.
Who cares what Katie says? She's just a little jealous of you, that's all. You don't have to take her seriously.
You've got to be kidding me. So, you'll agree if I say I want to break off the engagement regardless of her words?
You really want to break off our engagement?
When Katie was pouring tea on me, you didn't even bring me a towel. You did nothing. You just froze there looking surprised. I thought you would at least express your anger at her, but instead, you said, maybe she's trying to make you relax in her own way.
Oh, well.
I swore to myself at that moment that I would never marry you. That's why I want to break off this engagement. I don't want a weak-minded man like you to be my partner.
Oh no, wait a minute. Maybe what I said at that moment was insensitive, but I was trying to lighten the mood somehow.
Lighten the mood? I could have been injured if that tea was hotter. My clothes were ruined and stained in tea. Moreover, I was again offended by your sister's cruel words. Did you think I would laugh and appreciate you for lightening up the mood?
Well...
The only thing I can think about now is to break off the engagement. I don't even want to see you or your sister ever again. Let's call off our engagement as of today.
Wait a minute, you have to calm down. I'll warn Katie too. I'll tell her that she went too far. So please try to understand what Katie is going through as well.
Huh?
Katie is still in university, so she's kind of childish sometimes. She's always been very fond of me. She's just acting out of jealousy, so don't be so mad at her.
There you go again. You think she can do whatever if it's an act out of jealousy? No matter what she says or does, you just tell me to forgive her. You won't scold her and just protect her. You may have graduated from Yale, but you don't even seem to realize how unreasonable you are.
What?
I should have told Katie the truth about you, that her older brother got fired because he couldn't do his job well, even though he graduated from Yale. He hasn't been able to find a new job and has been moving in with me since last week.
Wait a minute. Please don't tell her anything. I don't want to ruin her image of me.
Then, please agree to break off the engagement. Oh, and come pick up your stuff at my place by the end of the day.
I have to pick him up today? I haven't found a new job yet, and I don't have any money to move.
I don't care about your situation. Or, do you want me to soak all your stuff in tea?
What?
I'll leave it outside then, so come and pick it up. Next day. I'm so sorry about yesterday. Actually, I'm sorry for everything I said up until now, not just yesterday. So please let me join your company somehow. I won't complain in whichever department I get into. So please. What? As I told you, my family and relatives are all very talented. And yet, I still can't get accepted from any company. Not only by your company, but I was also rejected by my second and third favorite companies. That's why I went as far as to directly contact the alumni. But I had no idea that you were in the human resources department of my most favorite company. Please give me another chance somehow. I can't, and I don't understand how you can ask me to do that after what you've done. Did you think I would forgive you with a mere apology? You think that lightly of your actions? No, of course you'd still be upset with me. So, not only do I apologize, but I also would like to approve of your marriage to my brother.
I will congratulate you on your marriage with all my heart. So please, help me get another shot at the interview.
It's too late to negotiate, Katie. I've already broken up with David.
What?
And no matter how much you beg, you won't get into our company. As a rule, we don't accept ex-convicts.
Ex-convicts? I didn't commit any crimes in the past, so that shouldn't be a problem.
What are you talking about? You poured hot tea on me. That's an assault crime, you know.
Really?
Actually, I went to the police right after that incident, and I filed a damage report.
A damage report? No way! Does that mean I'm going to be arrested by the police?
Let me ask you something. Are there any criminals in your family?
No, of course not.
Then you'll be the first in your family. Congratulations.
Stop being silly. Please, I won't contact you anymore. So please, withdraw the damage report.
No way. Don't you dare contact me or my company again. Bye. After that, Katie's parents contacted me, so I went to their home again. All their proud relatives had gathered, and they all apologized to me, saying, "We are very sorry for what Katie and David did to you. We are ashamed of what they did, and we'll have them reflect on their actions." Apparently, David and Katie were scolded not only by their parents, but also by all of their relatives. They were furious, saying, "You two have brought shame to our family." And as a result, they were told never to appear in front of me again. I withdrew the damage report on the condition that Katie would never apply for our company again. I received a large amount of settlement money, along with compensation for the engagement termination. Katie was cut off from her proud relatives, and David is currently working part-time while living in a cheap apartment. Academic background couldn't help these two after all. Thank you for watching to the end. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up. Otherwise, please let us know what you think in the comments section below. Please subscribe to our channel. Your ratings and comments will help us in the future. We also have many other inspirational videos. Please take a look at the videos on our channel. See you in the next video.